Good evening and welcome to the Whiskey Lovers Society and my 1211 subscribers, and of course you the future subscriber. Tonight we are looking at a Glenlivet Caribbean Reserve, 40% ABV, definitely not natural color, definitely chill filtration, but I'm a little bit of a whiskey snob, and sometimes I will pull up my nose and I will say, no thank you. But I've realized that there's a lot of whiskey out there that is 40% colored, and I'm not ticking any box except for the nosing and the tasting. So I thought I'm going to give this one a go. I like the idea of the Caribbean. I've spent some couple of weeks in the Caribbean. I went to Bahamas, to Nassau. Oh my word, it was a lovely time. Bloody expensive. Novice, if you want to go to Bahamas, you must make sure that you bring loads and loads of money. But what I liked is when you landed at the airport and you have a pirate greeting you, "Arr, howdy matey," and it's all this themed with the parrots and all the pirates of the Caribbean. So for me, when I saw this whiskey, that's the first thing that came to mind. Pirates of the Caribbean, hence the thumbnail. I hope you enjoyed it. It took me a while to create that thumbnail. I'm not that artistic. So on the whiskey itself, not going to be a long video. Now the first thing that comes to mind for me when I talk about the Pirates of the Caribbean, of course, Jack Sparrow and the movies. I just love that. I love that movies. Any movie with pirates involved. Been watching a lot of series on that as well. Really nice memory for me, and it takes me back to a nice hot climate. And of course, it is matured in ex-Caribbean cask, but only a portion of it. So I can only presume they have a portion in ex-bourbon cask, a couple of casks with the ex-Caribbean rum, and then they marry the two and they create the nice, sweet, lovely tropical flavors that come out. So you have a sweetness, there's a friendliness to it, there's a little bit of a vanilla coming out, there's a little bit of a creme brulee note, a little soft toffee note that comes out. There's that tropical fruit, that's a hint of a pineapple, nice sweet pineapple. A little bit of an apple note, maybe also a red apple. I'm not sure if red apples, but a sweet apple. And then I get a little bit of an Asian pear note on the nose. And something I also pick up, but don't stick your nose in it. If you just get close to it, I get a hint of a banana bread, a little banana note, maybe a dried banana. So it's not a powerful banana note, just a hint of that coming out. Now, if you told me that is a rum cask finish, I'm not sure if I would have guessed that. There's not something that pushes a rum out, that molassy type of nose that you get sometimes. So a very light rum, but it is nice. It is so approachable, even with that added agitation. I know it is a young whiskey. I know it's 40%. With that agitation, you get a little bit of that nail polish remover, that ethanoline note, but it settles down super fast. So on the taste, cheers. Friendly, drinkable, sweet, vanilla, fruity, apples, pears. There's a little bit of a toffee note. There's a little bit of a apple pie filling note. I also get a little bit of melons, like a nice ripe melon note. Let me just try again. Almost no tannins. There's a little hint of a bitter note coming out. It's a little bit spicy as well. There's definitely a little bit of a heat coming from that 40%, which is a little bit strange. It does drink a little bit higher on the ABV than the 40% suggested. But you are just left with sweet, a little toffee note, A little bit of a chocolate note, just a hint of a chocolate note coming in the end, and this warm little almost chilly feeling that you get once you have swirled it around in the mouth. Not sure what the prices are. I will put a link over here to see how much it will cost for a bottle. I suspect it's going to be cheap as chips, and it is something that I will definitely recommend. Give it a try. It's not going to break the bank. And of course, it's a whiskey to share with friends and family. Remind them of the Pirates of the Caribbean. And of course, having a good time with friends. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I see you next time. Cheers.